going through your house, which is in the side of a mountain. Reasons? You have no reasons why it's in the side of a mountain. All you give a care about is how it looked from the outside, which it looks pretty badass to your standards. Walking over to a personal collection of yours. These were no ordinary collection of yours. These were your lightsabers, the ones that brought you to this world. You frowned on the other side of your mask. You still remember the day at that Star Wars convention that you went to. How you met the infinite, the elusive. Your mind starts to cloud out when you try to think of the tradesman. No, you're thinking of the woman, the merchant. The merchant tricked you. He tricked you into coming to Equestria, which you were not mad at all. But tricking you into buying lightsabers that could separate your arm? Not to mention that you were dressed up as General Grievous. But that day, you will always remember that merchant for the rest of your immortal life, thanks to your cybernetics. You take them out of their display case. All 4 of them. Turning them all on with your 4 arms. They all glowed a dark red. The tools of a Sith. You frown, knowing that if a pony ever saw these, they would think it's just a magical toy. But they need no make mistakes with these. You have killed thousands upon thousands with just 4 lightsabers. Taking a corridor deeper into your house, you find what you're looking for. Your 4 bodyguards. Your 4 bodyguards, which you built 10 years ago, taking up a lot of time to research and development of AI. Making these droids were not easy. You have had countless failures, some even trying to kill you, and you having to cut them down. You can still hear their cybernetic screams, but this time they won't kill you. These were your Magna guards, your bodyguards, your knights in shining armor. They will protect you from anything. But you mostly like getting to danger and escaping it, just like the real General Grievous. You smile at the first encounter that you made on equestrian soil. But times like that, it's been a long time since then. You need to go now. You're giving a command with your arm. The 4 Magna guards start following you. Back outside, you could see Twilight and Princess Celestia standing there. You begin walking towards them until you see Twilight light up a horn. If you hit one of my droids, I will break your horn off and shove it up an area that you don't want it shoved up for. You said menacingly. At that threat at her, she instantly stops building up magic in her horn, reassuring your Magna guards that you won't let her kill them. They begin walking towards Celestia. They were quiet. They do talk, but they were mostly quiet all the time, only talking when needed to talk. So, Father, shall we go to Canterlot? At those few words that Celestia said, Twilight was shocked at what she just called the general. You smile, seeing the look on Twilight's face. You give an explanation of this before Twilight starts going off, because you don't like seeing when Twilight has her mane like fire. You've seen the extinction of the pyro ponies, and you don't want to see a half-breed of a pyro pony go extinct now because of how she overreacts. Twilight, I can tell you something that you and your mentor never knew. Never mind, she does know since she just said it. During my arrival since I was in Equestria, I took Celestia as my own daughter, including her sister. I treated them as every single father would, giving them kindness, showing them responsibility. But, as all good fathers, there was always a failure that a father will always have with their children. And that failure was to see the negligence that was not giving enough attention to Luna. But let's not dodge on the past. Let's get to Canterlot and win this war that is soon to come. 'Cause I know the Griffonians so well. They will not do anything. They are persistent on going to war. If my spies say anything else. Twilight just looks at you, funny. So, she continues looking at you funny, but you had no time to deal with her. You began walking off with your 4 Magna guards, and with Celestia right by your side. Going down a path that you made, only that you can only find, which is peaceful, keeping away from the manticores, from the forest that you were in, and continuing down the road that you made that's 100 years ago. You think to yourself, seeing how everything was not going the way you saw it would. If you are in a My Little Pony universe where the villains are the Sith, they are making a clone army of the most fiercest warrior. And you only know one species that were fierce on this planet, ancestral. Knowing the only ancestral that you knew was the best warrior in your house, training like you told him to. You can sleep easily, pressing a button on your wrist. The house that you went into complete lockdown, going right back into the mountain, replacing where the house was with stone. You are not going to have a repeat of what happened to Imperial Wish when he was just a teenager. Because you made 2 promises in this world. The first one was to keep Equestria alive. The second one was to take Ancestral under your wings. It was nightfall. You spent an hour walking through the forest. But seeing how Twilight and Princess Celestia, your daughter, is tired, you let them take a break. With your 4 Magna guards taking watch, you can sleep into a stasis, where you are neither asleep or awake. What you dream of is only a vision. What you saw in that vision did not help your nerves calm down. You just see bloodshed everywhere. This is only the future. And if this future is correct, the Sith are returning. The Sith that you nearly wiped out when you came here. This is only the beginning. The beginning of the new Sith Wars. May God have mercy on Equestria.